Well. What do we have here? Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Skyrim Blind series. It's episode 226, and we are in the Dark Brotherhood. Are we in the Dark Brotherhood? I don't know. We're at least inside of the Dark Brotherhood sanctuary, which in a way means that we're... Oh, hello. Yes, hi. Do you have feelings about what we're doing here? Hi, Hero. This is Hero. YouTube. Meet my dog. Off, please. Off. Good boy. All right. Well, good morning to you too. Good afternoon to you. It's actually the middle of the evening, so I don't know why I said good morning. Hey, in the last episode, we were dragged here after having to make a terrible choice that I still don't know the answer to, and I honestly hope to never find the answer to, which was that I had to murder someone, and I don't know if I murdered the right person, but hey, we're about to talk to Astrid, but before we do, I want to read this book called Sithis, and I want to figure out what those are. Shrouded items. Shrouded items. I want to know. So let's do this first. This looks weirdly bugged, by the way. Like this pedestal is sticking through this thing. Sithis alteration has been increased to 48. Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing. Sithis is the start of the house. Before him was nothing. But the foolish Altmer have names for and revere this nothing. Okay. That is because they are lazy slaves. Indeed, from the sermons, stasis asks merely for itself, which is nothing. Sithis sundered the nothing and mutated the parts, fashioning from them a myriad of possibilities. These ideas ebbed and flowed and faded away, and this is how it should have been. One idea, however, became jealous and did not want to die. Like the stasis, he wanted to last. This was the demon Anuiel, who made friends, and they called themselves the Aedra. They enslaved everything that Sithis had made and created realms of everlasting imperfection. Thus are the Aedra the false gods, that is, illusion. So Sithis begat Lorcan and sent him to destroy the universe. Lorcan, unstable mutant. We have ourselves a religious text right here. Also, sorry if you can hear my dog whining in the background. I may have to take you to the crate and you can chill. Lay down. Lay down. Lay down. You don't want to lay down? That's too bad. Lay down. Lorcan had found the Aedric weakness. While each rebel was, by their nature, immeasurable, they were, through jealousy and vanity, also separate from each other. They were also unwilling to go back to the nothing of before. So while they ruled their false dominions, Lorcan filled the void with a myriad of new ideas. These ideas were legion. Soon it seemed that Lorcan had a dominion of his own, with slaves and everlasting imperfections, and he seemed for all the world like an Aedra. Thus did he present himself as such to the demon Anuiel and the 8 givers as a friend. Go unto the Sharmut Dagoth Ur as a friend. A.E. Hermamora, Altadun Padhome, Lickin Ayal. I don't know what the fuck that means, but it says Hermamora in it. Good old Hermy. Okay. What the fuck was that? Right. We did get an alteration level from it. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that, actually. I was actually just going to try and open the thing, but this works too. Let's look at this. Shrouded robes. Oh, yeah. With the hand on it. Destruction spells cost 15% less to cast. I mean, I should just take them all, right? I don't need to necessarily wear them, right? Astrid, don't look at me like that. Listen, I'm having way too much fun. Don't look at me like that. You're gonna make me feel guilty, all right? Chill. Don't look at me like that. All right. Let's keep looking at this. I'm curious, but curiosity does not mean... Oh, that's very flat. Does not mean that I am adopting it yet, okay? All right. Yep, those seem normal. Okay. Double sneak attack damage with one-handed weapons. Interesting. Bows do 20% more damage. Sneaking's 25% better. Destruction spell, we already read that. Wearer is muffled, moves silently. The shoes don't look that comfy, I'll be honest with you. Okay. Well, here goes nothing.
Ah, at last. I hope you found the place
Oh,
all
buddy.
right.
Yeah. What happens now?
Well, what happens now is you start your new life in the Dark Brotherhood. You're part of the family, after all.
Family?
This, as you can see, is our sanctuary.
Like juggalos?
You won't find a safer place
Are we
in all of
juggalos?
Skyrim.
No,
So get
no.
comfortable.
Oh, this is family like juggalos. When do we start painting our faces? I'm honored to be a part of your family. Ah, when do I get to remain silent? I don't like them.
Yes, the silence suits you. Gives you an air of mystery. Now, down to business. I'm arranging a job
Oh
for you.
no, of
But
course.
in the meantime, go talk to Nazir. He may
Okay.
have some smaller contracts to tide you over.
Okay.
Soon, the Night Mother will arrive. And things around here are sure to get even more interesting. But one last thing. A welcome home present. The armor of the Dark Brotherhood.
Yeah, I already took it.
May it serve you well in all your endeavors.
Thanks so much, Astrid. I've completed with friends like these just by making it here, huh? Just by making it here. Sanctuary has now been added. Okay. I am unfortunately gonna pause the recording real quick to go take this dog downstairs. He's I want to be able to focus 100%, and he's not exactly allowing me to do that. So I'm going to exit out of this,
Be sure and introduce
save.
yourself to your new family members.
and I will be
They're all very eager to meet you.
right back. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna ask Astrid some questions.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract
That's
for
great.
you yet.
That's fine. I have lots of questions about what we're doing here. Are there any rules I should be aware of? Let's talk about that first.
Used to be the Dark Brotherhood was bound by 5 tenets, but we stopped following those years ago.
Why?
All those rules, all that discipline, and look where the Dark Brotherhood ended up. We're the last of our kind, and we live the way we see fit. Bottom line, respect your family.
Oh my god, they are
Do
juggalos.
that, and everything else will fall into place.
Oh my god. Where do the contracts come from?
They used to come from the Night Mother. Potential clients would perform the Black Sacrament, and she would hear their prayers. The Night Mother would communicate this to the listener, who would then dispatch a speaker to arrange the contract with the client.
Okay.
But that was a long time ago. There hasn't been a listener in years. Not since Cyrodiil was overrun in the war with the Thalmor. But people don't know that, so they still perform the ritual. And we eventually hear about it. When someone wants us, we find out.
How does that work? I'm curious. Aventus Aretino wants to kill somebody. The way you guys eventually hear about that. He sits alone in his parents' house and he performs the Dark Sacrament. The way you guys eventually hear about it is that I hear about it, I kill the person, and then you've been told. How otherwise would you generally figure it out? A person says, like, are they going to talk that publicly? I don't know. I'm hung up on this, but are people really going to talk that publicly about who they want killed and if they actually asked the Dark Brotherhood to do it? What if I get caught
Try not to,
killing someone?
but I do realize it's sometimes not that
Get
easy.
good?
You may want to make a statement, or a contract may require a public killing. Murder is obviously a very serious crime, and a very high bounty will be put on your head in the hold where the act was committed. You can run, obviously, but you'll still have a price on your head. If a guard attacks, you can attempt to yield by sheathing your weapon. If the guard accepts, you can serve your time in a cell or pay your bounty. We've all gone through it. We do what we must to survive. But there is another option. Some members of the Thieves' Guild in Riften can get their bounties erased for a price. Something to think about.
It all comes together. Okay. Who's the Night Mother?
The unholy matron, the shrouded lady, the mistress of the void. She goes by many names.
Yeah.
Ages past, Sithis gave a woman 5 children.
Yeah.
She killed them to win his favor, thus becoming the Night Mother. If you believe that sort of thing. Today she's a skeleton. An ancient corpse. But more importantly, A corpse that's been brought to this sanctuary by her keeper.
Been or being? Okay, she just said been, but the text said being, I think. The Night Mother's being brought here? Being brought here?
Yes. A few months ago, I received word from the Night Mother's keeper that he had arrived in Skyrim from Cyrodiil. The Night Mother's crypt in Bravil was destroyed, a result of the chaos caused by the war with the Thalmor. That forced a relocation. I don't know where the keeper has been these past few months, but I recently received another letter.
Holy shit.
He's bringing the Night Mother here soon.
I just can't, but I had one of those moments where I'm like, oh shit, we're really in the middle of it, huh? Oh, we're really gonna listen to Sithis tell the Night Mother who will tell us who to kill, huh? I'm really just about to walk around Skyrim in a shrouded cape and fucking murder some people, huh? Hey Astrid, what can you tell me about yourself? Welcome to the Dark Brotherhood, by the way.
This sanctuary has been my entire life since I was a young woman. That's when I first discovered my, shall we call it, aptitude for elimination.
How did that happen?
I had an uncle, you see. He made certain unwanted advances.
Fuck.
So I killed him, and liked it. Then I killed again, and liked it even more. And so on. I was recruited by the Dark Brotherhood, and have been here ever since. I met my husband, Arnbjorn, rose to leadership, and now, here we are.
Okay.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
So I should just walk out, right? I should probably just walk out. Oh, here we go. We got this new quest, by the way. It's called Sanctuary. It says speak with Nazir. Okay.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Oh, man.
Again. Do the part where he tries to buy you some candy.
Okay, wait. Here we go.
We have a baby?
You're such
A kid?
pretty little girl. Would the sweetie like a sweetie? Oh yes, how about some chocolate? Oh yes, please, kind sir. My mama and papa left me all alone, and I'm so very hungry. I know a shortcut to the candy shop, through this alley. Oh yeah, very good, very good. My, it's dark down here. Oh, but you're so beautiful, such a lovely smile. Your teeth! No!
Oh, Babette, but you are so wicked.
What about you, Festus? How did that last contract turn out?
Oh, yes. Please, old man. Regale us with your tales of wizardry.
Ah, the young and stupid. Always mocking the experienced and brilliant. My contract went very well, I'll have you know. Tried a new spell. Little something I've been working on in my spare time.
Oh, my God.
Came this close to turning that priest
Oh, my God.
inside out. Damned messy.
And what of your latest, Arnbjorn? Something about a Khajiit.
Oh, no.
Merchant, was it?
Oh, a big doggy chasing a little kitty. How adorable.
Is he a werewolf? He's a werewolf.
I am not adorable. It was not funny, and he wasn't a merchant. He was
This
a
is good
Khajiit
dialogue.
monk, a master of the Whispering Fang style. But now he's dead, and I have a new loincloth.
Except for the laughs. The laughs are fucked. Okay. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Okay, I have to say, this is insane. That's really good dialogue, but I'm fucking terrified. They have a little kid who will murder people. I don't like it at all. Hey, there's a word of power.
The latest exploit certainly has the sanctuary talking.
We're just gonna listen and talk to
The
people as much as we can.
contract? Yes, I heard correctly. In and out of Vardenfell
Redoran?
in less than 48 hours.
I'm just trying to imagine you hiding inside the body of a mammoth. Bloody brilliant idea.
When I first received the blessing of the wolf, my creator gave me a valuable piece of advice. Arnbjorn, he said, never lose, and I never do.
Oh my God. We have a word of power over there, and I want it. I do want it.
Well, well, it's raw meat. Oh, my beautiful wife has told me all about you.
Yeah, thanks. That's great. Oh, good. All right, well, Do we go get this word of power? I'm gonna go do it. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is pretty fucking cool. And also, I love it and I don't love it all at once. Oh, buddy.
What everyone else is saying.
March for death, round 3.
Word certainly travels fast, doesn't
To kill triplets.
We just got the bugged one, I think.
And then have the whole thing blamed on the mother. Remarkable.
it? In truth, it was so easy. I feel a bit guilty.
She killed kids?
Once again, the sweet
3 of them?
innocent child earned more trust than was wise.
Jesus fucking Christ, kid. You terrify me. Holy shit. The rest of y'all are fine, but she is bad. She's bad news. And she's so tiny. She seems innocent, but she's not. Babette. Oh no.
The temple contract?
Sorry, I'm trying to
Well,
listen.
I certainly won't deny my involvement.
It's the part with the severed head I find most impressive. My compliments.
In truth, it was so easy. I feel a bit guilty. Once again, the sweet innocent child earned more trust than was wise.
I should walk out and never come back. I should walk out and never come back. I have what I came for.
So you're the newest member of our dwindling, dysfunctional little family. I've heard quite a bit about you.
I think I may remain silent literally as much as possible. Because this isn't true. It's not a pleasure to meet you. I mean, it's fun for the sake of this playthrough, but like, y'all scare the fuck out of me. And you'll hear even more, I assure you, is a level of confidence that I don't feel.
Ah, going for the mysterious and brooding thing.
I was going more for a, like,
that
conflicted
may work for your
thing.
targets, but you'll find I'm
More
not
conflicted.
so easily impressed.
Astrid said you'd have some work for me.
Did she now? Well, as it turns out, there are a few lingering contracts we haven't had the chance to complete just yet.
God damn it.
And
I don't want to
more
do it.
dribbling
Maybe.
in from time
I
to
could do it, I
time.
guess.
I'll assign them to you as they become available, to be completed
Fucking
at your
shit.
leisure.
I don't... Sounds good.
It is. These aren't particularly glamorous assassinations, I'll be honest. Don't pay much either. But they'll keep you busy. Just do them as you're able. There's no real time limit. The targets aren't going anywhere.
Great.
You can turn each one in as it's completed, or wait and turn in the whole group when all the targets have been eliminated. Whichever works for you.
Great. What can you tell me about yourself?
Ah, well, I'm Redguard, as I'm sure you've noticed. Though not like most of my kind you'll find in Skyrim. That's for damn sure. I am a child of Hammerfell, born of the sands of the mighty Alakir. In that great desert, blood is a shade of crimson I can scarce describe. My past is long and storied, and not altogether proud. But the Dark Brotherhood saved me from myself.
It wasn't proud and now it
and
is?
I've never looked back.
Alright. Yeah, okay. Well,
You've got people to kill, my friend. Best get to it.
I don't actually have him yet, because you actually haven't given him to me, because I avoided asking you about it.
Let me guess.
Oh, buddy.
Astrid failed to mention I'm her
She actually
husband.
did mention
She has
that
a
you were.
tendency to do that. Doesn't want the others thinking she plays favorites.
No, she actually mentioned that y'all are married. She did. Alright, we're just gonna talk to everybody. This is wild. This is wild.
Yeah. Need something?
What can you tell me about yourself?
I might ask the same of you, for you are more than mortal.
Yeah, I
You
am.
are Moonborn. You are Wolf.
I try and forget about it personally.
So you're a companion then. I
Yeah.
can't imagine you got your gift anywhere else. I hope you have better luck with them than I did. Oh yes, I was once brother to the companions. Let's just say they found my methods unsettling. The Dark Brotherhood, obviously, feels differently.
Okay, well, that's pretty simple.
Until next time, brother.
Alright, sounds great. Love it. Interesting. Okay.
Hello, Tidbit.
Tidbit? Is that me? Alright. Of all the secret hideouts, this one's pretty cool. I can't wait to go look at that stained glass. I guess we could go look at it real quick. Think there's anything in the water? No? Imagine them. What's the new guy doing? Jumping in the water. I don't know. Astrid said he was a little weird. Can I make it over here? I can. It's a window. I mean, obviously, it's stained glass, right? But it sort of looks like a skeleton is wearing a bra. But, yep. It's, I mean, it's terrifying. I was going to say earlier, by the way, we didn't actually get a chance to talk about it. But, the drain vitality got bugged. So we are going to have to remove that between episodes. I will try to figure out how to make that happen. Yeah, so we're gonna not use Marked for Death until then. Not that it'll break it, but it's part of the same bug, I think. So all right, well, let's talk to people, then we can explore. Babette scares the fuck out of me, dude. Oh, I don't want to talk to her. But I should talk to her, but I don't want to talk to her. Yeah. What's in the barrels? What's in the barrels? Knapsack. Oh, buddy. Okay. Petty Soul Gem. Great. Gosh, she's just sitting there. Doing homework, you think, or what? I don't know. What's she up to? What do you think's going through that brain of hers? Does she have a pet fucking spider there? Is that a pet fucking spider? Oh my god, that spider is moving. She's got a pet fucking spider. What is wrong with this kid? She's just staring into the distance. You thought Aventus was weird. You thought Aventus had been through some shit. Oh my god. Apprentice's assistant. I think I've read this. Yeah, I'm not gonna read that. Oh, Babette. Sorry, didn't see you there.
I'm older than you. A lot older. Getting bitten by a vampire when you're 10 will do that to a girl.
Hold up.
Take a look.
I didn't mean to click that. I did not mean to click that.
I'm just a little girl. The Dark Brotherhood killed my mama and papa, and then they took me captive. Please help me. Rather convincing, don't you think? In truth, I'm no more a little girl than you are. I was once, of course.
Dude, I wondered about that.
Vampirism tends to keep one remarkably fresh.
300 years ago. Holy shit. She can train me in alchemy?
I'm just...
Okay, it's just the same line. You are the most interesting character I have met since Jazargo.
300 years ago.
I'd like training in alchemy.
I
don't think you can do it right now. Yeah.
I can show you.
Okay, I'm gonna buy her ingredients.
You're an alchemist, then.
But oh my god, the chokeberry. That's great. Oh no. Okay, lots of good stuff here. Lots of good stuff here. Things I don't know, things I can't usually get my hands on. Do you have a Daedra heart? Probably not, right? I think I already clicked it. She's wild. We're gonna... It's just gonna be obvious, right? I'm gonna be a little conflicted about a lot of what's going on in these episodes, okay? I'm just gonna set my confliction aside. Those are dead fucking bots. What? That's a name, Gaston Belafort, with a hastily scribbled note. I'm gonna set my confliction aside for a lot of these. Set your confliction aside, Ryan. Didn't you already murder Aranea? You're right about that. Hastily scribbled note. My scribing tools are lost and I have no time for a lengthy entry anyways. It's taken weeks, but I finally found it. The Sanctuary of the Dark Brotherhood, one of them anyway. In Skyrim, under a forest road, I've been watching them, the assassins. Their comings and goings. The fools have no idea they're being observed. My next goal is to somehow make it past the sinister black door into the Sanctuary itself. I don't have time to even think about the dangers. The truth must be known. Gaston, you dumbass. You dead fucking dumbass. Did you go through there? Oh, buddy. Do you think I can kill the spider? I kind of want to try it. Oh, I don't like it. Oh, I don't like it.
Quite a boon, looking like
Oh,
a
I don't like
child. No one ever suspects a thing.
You can bump it. Oh, you can bump it. It's bad. I don't like it at all. Oh, buddy. Okay. All right. What's up, y'all? Hi.
New brother, may I offer my most sincere welcome to our
Sure,
family.
sure. What's up? It's nice to meet you. Remain silent.
You certainly have a strange energy about you.
Oh, let's be honest.
Forward to following your progress.
If we compared numbers between all of us on how many we've all killed, maybe Babette's got me, but I think I probably got them all. You know? I've slayed a lot of fucking bandits. I've slayed a lot of normal people, too. Killed a lot of people. I've killed a lot of dead and raised skeletons, too. I don't know. What can you tell me about yourself? My body count is definitely higher.
What a curious question.
Not to flex on you
Well,
like that,
I
but
enjoy moonlit nights, taking long walks on the beach, knitting, and unicorns. In fact, I once took a seaside stroll on a moonlit night and discovered a unicorn, which I proceeded to stab in the throat with a crochet needle. I'm a woman of refined yet simple tastes.
no further questions
Right
at this
then.
time. Festus.
Yes, you're the new family member.
Festivus
Let's
for
make
the
it
rest of
easier.
us.
Consider me the cranky old uncle nobody talks to. You go your way, I'll go mine.
He has a great voice. Oh my god. Great voice. What can you tell me about yourself?
I like to say I was born with a wand in my hand. Well, not literally. You could see how painful that would have been for Mother. But I was a prodigy, casting simple spells by 1, completing complex incantations by 3, resurrecting corpses by 7. Ah!
Jesus fuck.
When I was 13, I accidentally burned down the family home. Bit of lightning gone awry.
Accidental.
But soon after, I mastered my gifts completely.
Sure.
I went on to teach at the college. Left after 2 years. Too simple. Too safe. None of them truly understood the glory of the Destruction School.
Okay. I like your little cape, by the way. You look like a sort of bad D&D character.
Until next time, brother.
Brother.
So, is it true?
The temple contract? Well, I certainly won't deny.
Oh, they
my
already talked about that. All right, cool. We're gonna keep looking through stuff here.
You infiltrated the position.
The tenets, the
eliminated
5
the
tenets.
target, and made it look like an
Oh, you can read it barely. What the hell?
Impressive. I'd say you earned your bonus on that one.
In the end, I relied
I'm sure I
on
could find it online too, but it said something like the last one was like
perfection. The rest
something
was
about not
formality,
killing a Dark Brotherhood
though
person.
A rather wet, messy.
I can't read it. Maybe in the right light. Yeah, I can't read it.
Tell me, brother, are the
I'm
stories
imagining.
true?
I will
The veteran contract? Yes,
find it eventually myself. Okay,
In and out
so
of Vardenfell in less than 48
cool. I bet the
hours.
glass window's up there.
Really? A horker?
I bet I will
some
find the
twine,
tenets
3 wood
myself
elves, and a
eventually.
hatchet?
Uncommon
Points for
taste.
creativity, if nothing else.
Leg of goat.
You think
It's
me
just a
too
kitchen.
old
It turns out this
to
building is
feel
this room's a kitchen. Let's go to the
there
next
is
room.
more knowledge in me than in 2 of you pups put together. And
Okay.
knowledge.
Got some bedrooms.
Knowledge.
Y'all just do the whole communal bedroom thing. Also a little bit like the Juggalos, I would say. You know, in a way, if you think about it. I have to tell a story about the time that I lived next door to some Juggalos, and the way that I found this out. The first way that I found it out, I later confirmed it, but the first way that I found it out is that I walked out my back door one day, and their van was parked in a place that normally wasn't parked, so I got a much closer look at it than normal. And the back of their van said, at the place where like a baby on, or like a family sticker would say, like 2 adults and a kid. It just said baby juggalo on board. And I double took a little bit, and then I started paying a lot closer attention to those neighbors. And don't know what that is. I think it's maybe snakes. Yeah, maybe it's just Sithis. I don't know. We'll see. Started paying a lot closer attention to those neighbors. We have not found... This place is huge, actually. We haven't found the glass window yet. Elf's ear? Okay. Ah, I see. Okay, cool. Sweet. More rooms. Nightshade. Sacred Witness. Sneak has been increased. A true history of the Night Mother. Oh, I've met countesses and courtesans, empresses and witches, ladies of war and slatterns of peace. But I've never met a woman like the Night Mother. What a first line. And I never will again. I'm a writer, a poet of some small renown. If I told you my name, you may have heard of me, but very likely not. For decades until very recently, I'd adopted the city of Sentinel on the coast of Hammerfell as my home. Kept the company of other artists, painters. No one I knew would have known an assassin by sight, least of all the queen of them, the blood flower, the Lady Death, the Night Mother. Not that I'd heard of her. Some years ago, I had the good fortune of meeting Pilarn Assi, a respected scholar who'd come to Hammerfell to do research about the Order of Diagna. His essay, The Brothers of Darkness, together with Ynir Gorming's... Sorry, I get the odds. Ynir, Gorming's Fire, and Darkness, the Brotherhoods of Death, are considered to be the canon tomes on the subjects of Tamriel's Orders of Assassins. Orders, plural, of Assassins. By luck, Gorming himself would also be in Sentinel. I was privileged to sit with the two in a dark skooma den in the musty slums of the city as we smoked and talked about the Dark Brotherhood, the Morag Tong, and the Night Mother. While not disputing the possibility that the Night Mother may be immortal, or at least very long-lived, Assi thought it most likely that several women and maybe some men throughout the ages had assumed the honorary title. It was no more logical to say that there was only one Night Mother, he asserted, than to say that there was only one King of Sentinel. Gorming argued there was never a Night Mother, at least not a human one. The Night Mother was Mephala herself, whom the Brotherhood revered, second only to Sithis. I don't suppose there's any way of knowing for certain, I said, in a note of diplomacy. But there is. You could talk to that cloaked fellow in the corner. I'd not noticed the man before, who sat by himself, eyes hidden by his cloak. I asked why that man would know about the Night Mother. He's a dark brother, hissed Pilarn Assi. That's as plain as the moon's. Don't even joke about speaking with him about her. We moved on to other arguments, but I never forgot the image of the lone man looking at nothing and everything in the corner of the... It's like Babette sitting back there, looking at everything and also nothing. When I saw him weeks later on the streets of Sentinel, I followed him. Yes, I followed him. The reader may reasonably ask why. Dude, when I have to do a lot of reading, I get yawny. Why and how? I don't blame you for that. How was simply a question of knowing my city as well as I do. I'm not a thief, nor particularly sure-footed and quiet, but I know the alleys and streets of Sentinel. I know which bridges creak, etc. With relative ease, I kept pace with the Dark Brother and out of his sight and hearing. The answer to why is even simpler. I have the natural curiosity of the born writer. When I see a strange new animal, I must observe. It is the writer's curse. I trailed the cloaked man deeper into the city, down an alleyway so narrow it was scarcely a crack between two tenements, past a crooked fence, and suddenly, miraculously, I was in a place I had never seen before. A little courtyard cemetery, with a dozen old, half-rotted wooden tombstones. None of the surrounding buildings had windows that faced it, so no one knew this miniature necropolis existed. No one except the 6 men and 1 woman standing in it, and me. The woman saw me, gestured for me to come closer. I could have run, but no, I could not have. I had pierced a mystery right in my adopted sentinel, and I could not leave it. She knew my name, and she said it with a sweet smile. The Night Mother was a little old lady with fluffy white hair, cheeks like wrinkled apples that still carried the flush of youth, friendly eyes, blue as the Iliac Bay. She softly took my arm as we sat down amidst the graves and discussed murder. She was not always in Hammerfell, not always available for direct assignment, but it seemed she actually enjoyed talking to her clientele. I did not come here to hire the Brotherhood, I said respectfully. Then why are you here? The Night Mother asked, her eyes never leaving mine. I told her I wanted to know about her. I did not expect an answer to that, but she told me. I do not mind the stories you writers dream up about me, she chuckled. Some of them are very amusing, and some of them are good for business. I like the sexy, dark woman lounging on the divan in Karlovac Townways fiction particularly. The truth is that my history would not make a very dramatic tale. I was a thief long ago, back when the Thieves Guild was only beginning. Interesting. It's such a bother to sneak around a house when performing a burglary, and many of us found it most efficacious to strangle the occupant of the house for convenience. I suggested that a segment of our order be dedicated to the arts and sciences of murder. It didn't seem like a stretch to me. We had other experts, but the guild thought that encouraging murder would be bad for business. They might have been right. I discovered there is a profit to be made the same from sudden death. Just the same from sudden death. I began to murder people differently when I discovered that. After I strangled them, I would put 2 stones in their eyes, one black and one white. Why? I asked. It was a sort of calling card of mine. You're a writer. Don't you want your name on your books? I couldn't use my name, but I wanted my potential clients to know me and my work. I don't do it anymore. No need to. At the time, it was my signature. Word spread, and I soon had quite a successful business. And that became the Morag Tong, I asked. Oh, dear me, no, the Night Mother smiled. The Morag Tong was around long before my time. I'm old, but I'm not that old. I merely hired some of their assassins when they began to fall apart after the murder of the last potentate. They did not want to be members of the Tong anymore, and I was the only other murder syndicate. She talks about it like she's running a newspaper. I phrased my next question carefully. Will you kill me now that you've told me all this? She nodded sadly, letting out a little grandmotherly sigh. You are such a nice, polite young man. I hate to end our acquaintanceship. I don't suppose you would agree to a concession or two in exchange for your life, would you? To my everlasting shame, I did agree. I said I would say nothing about our meeting, which, as the reader can see, was a promise I eventually, years later, chose not to keep. Why have I endangered my life thus? Because of the promises that I did keep. I helped the Night Mother and the Dark Brotherhood in acts too despicable, too bloody for me to set to paper. My hand quivers as I think about the people I betrayed, beginning with that night. I tried to write my poetry, but ink seemed to turn to blood. Finally, I fled, changing my name, going to a land where no one would know me. And I wrote this, the true history of the Night Mother, from the interview she gave me on the night we met. It will be the last thing I ever write, this I know, and every word is true. Pray for me. The identity of the author has never been in any serious doubt. Any layman familiar with the works of the poet Enric Milnes will recognize Sacred Witnesses' familiar cadence and style in such books of his as the Alikir. Shortly after publications, Milnes was murdered and his killer was never found. He'd been strangled and 2 stones crushed into his eye sockets very brutally. Fuck me sideways. Holy shit. Woo. Okay. The true history of the Night Mother. Now we know. Interesting. Where did we start? Yeah, right there. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I got the yawns. I'm not sleepy. I just I just have them. Look at that. Oh my god, I saw something moving, but it's him over there, like, practicing with his axe. Okay. This sanctuary is pretty cool. Sanctuary is pretty cool. You know, in a, like, we're a group of people devoted to killing people sort of way. Man, I really don't know how. That's the one I went into. This is the one I haven't. I really don't know what I'm going to do if these quest lines are crazy. I don't know. Oh, I guess there's only one way to find out, right? All right, cool. Just some rolls of paper. All right, let's get out of here. Oops. This way. God. All right. I think I've talked with everybody, and minus Astrid. I think it's probably time for a contract.
Let's get started. I've got 3 available right now. Your targets are the beggar Narfi, an ex-miller named Enodius Papias, and Baytild, a mine boss. When you've completed all those, we'll see if I might have some more.
Okay. We'll go back to this in a second, but they're 3 separate. Okay. They're 3 separate ones. Also, was Sanctuary just talked to? Yeah,
Go
okay.
on now.
All right, I want to talk to you. Tell me about these 3 people. Narfi.
He's a hapless beggar living in some ruins just outside the village of Iverstead. Easy, even for you.
Just that. No moral judgments, no nothing. They don't tell you why the contract was... They don't tell me why the contract was... Well, it's because they don't want people making ethical judgments, maybe.
He lived just outside Anga's mill in the woods. He was once the miller. Now Papias is just a paranoid recluse who thinks someone is out to get him. And he's right.
Baytild?
She separated from her husband several months ago. Now the 2 run competing mining operations.
Hold up.
Baytild's
What town?
Angry and desperate. A fighter.
What town? Have we met her before? Have we met any of these people before? Baytild. Is it Dawnstar? It's fucking Dawnstar. No fucking shit. Oh my god, we've met her. Oh no. I have to do all 3 of these before I get a new contract? Oh no. Let's talk to Astrid if we can. Hello.
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract for you yet.
Okay. Fuck shit.
Be sure and introduce yourself to your new family members. They're all very eager to meet you.
This is how they get you into... Oh, is this the way this map looks?
I don't have a primary contract.
You know what? I think that makes a lot more sense, actually. It does. Son of a bitch. That's Riften right there. Fuck me. I was sitting here looking at this map like... How does this work exactly?
I'm afraid I don't have a primary contract.
I hear you, Astrid. God damn it. Okay, so... Shit. I don't know about the other 2. Maybe they'd be easy, but... Baytild, I've talked to her. I talked to her, because I remember the story of the... Here's the real question.
If anyone sneaks up on us, I'll smell them coming.
You coming with me?
Or
yeah.
I might not. We will see.
We will see. Okay. All right, so reactions time. I was doing a lot of talking there, but I didn't do a lot of reactions. Okay, so god damn it. They don't tell you why. They don't tell you who got the thing or who started the contract or why they started the contract. We're gonna do Narfi first, I think. Let's go there. I don't know that we're gonna get it done this episode. Probably not, but and the reason that makes sense and also makes it difficult for me is that in the Dark Brotherhood, the way they...
I've been looking for you. Got something
Fucking
I'm supposed
shit.
to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new lady in charge of the orphanage in Riften. She asked me to hand out these notices to everyone I met. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
God damn it. All right, so what's it gonna say? Notice? What's it gonna say? Is it gonna say like I don't know. Consider adoption. Oh, can we start adopting now? Wanted, a good home. I was getting ready to ask if it was gonna be a wanted note. Wanted, a good home. In these days of war and strife, the orphans of Skyrim are the true victims. Many have had have no one left to turn to, and face a life of hard labor, poverty, and misery. If you could provide a stable home for one of these innocent children, please consider adoption. Whether you choose to adopt from us or take on someone closer to home, you can make a difference in a child's life. For more information, inquire with Constance. Do I have to inquire with her about Aventus? Is that what that said? About adoption, it just says. Okay, cool. Okay, so a couple quick reactions, and then we'll do the next thing. So the Dark Brotherhood's not about asking the ethical questions of whether or not the person decides to die. That's vaguely, sometimes, a thing that I'm sometimes interested in. Of course, they're not interested in it. So the question is, what do we do? I don't think, obviously, that we like, I should say obviously, but I say obviously, but I should explain why. I don't think that it's interesting to me to blindly accept what the Dark Brotherhood has to say. To me, it's more interesting and also much more realistic to question why I'm doing what the Dark Brotherhood says, and or if I should do what the Dark Brotherhood says. It seems like they have a sunken cost fallacy sort of built right into their whole shit, the whole pyramid scheme, which is that I gotta kill 3 fucking people before I can get a quote-unquote primary contract. God damn it. I'm in a situation and I don't know what to do about it. Probably I'm gonna kill 3 innocent people is what I'm gonna do about it.
What happened?
What do you mean, what happened? Is there a dead person up here? Oh, it's the dead cultist. Okay.
Nothing.
So we're gonna do that in the next episode. I'm gonna probably go kill 3 people. God fucking, it's fine. I don't have to feel that guilty about it. I do feel a little guilty, but also, we'll see.
Word
I'm gonna try
is
it.
spreading like mage fire. The great evil has been vanquished.
Yep.
You have truly saved
Probably
us
gonna
all.
do it semi-stealthily, but also, let's be honest, we know how stealthy my stealthy is.
In a murder
Let's
over
call it
a
an
gift.
episode there.
Some old lady who runs an orphanage. Those poor children must be heartbroken.
Those poor children are throwing a fucking party over her dead body, honestly. That's going to do it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, a like and a positive comment. I'd love to hear what you're thinking so far of how this is going. I would obviously not love to hear any backseating or spoilers or any of that about what's coming. Maybe just let me think through it here out loud on these episodes. We'll get there. Here in like a week, I'm sure we'll be able to talk about it in the comments. But until then, let's just keep it smooth sailing, maybe. If you could, as a favor to me. We'll see you tomorrow for more Skyrim. Probably more assassinations. I'm not proud of it. We'll see you there. Bye-bye.